to know.
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
And one of these gumshoes could find her.
He was born in Greece and likes to play basketball. Meet Dennis Theokounilakis. She's traveled to Ireland and Norway and likes Irish dancing. Meet Kathleen Halverson. His grandparents came from China and he's a fan of the New York Knicks. Meet NBC.
And here's ACME senior agent in charge of training new recruits, Greg Lee.
How you doing, guys? Oh, yeah. How you doing? Great crowd, guys. Good to see you guys. Hey, Andy, how you doing, man? Kathleen, good to see you. Dennis, good to see you, too, man. Hey, listen, they're with me every day.
Rockabella?
Also, a quick reminder, the one of you that catches Carmen Sandiego today is going to get that trip to anywhere in North America, and that is not bad, folks. So, Chief, who are we after?
This is Patty Larceny.
Patty.
Looks sweet, acts discreet. Thinks that stealing's kind of neat. Her last known whereabouts? The border between Brazil and Argentina. With a span of over 2 miles, the mighty Iguazu are the world's widest waterfalls. When the churning waters of the Iguazu River cascade over cliffs and crash into the gorge below, the earth shakes and the roar deafens. As water hits the rocks, a cloud of mist rises into the air. And so local Guarani Indians call this area the place where clouds are born. It's also the place where spectacular rainbows are constantly reborn as sunlight meets the mist. At least it was until today. When Patty Larceny wandered near the thundering waters and devised a devious scheme for a rainbow ripoff, she positioned a mirror just right so it reflected the light into her rainbow robber. Now the world is in black and white and Patty's keeping the colored light for herself. Gumshoe, I'm counting on your brilliance to solve today's case. Minimum security Prism.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot, Chief. All right, guys, trying to find Patty and the rainbows. To help you out, we're going to start you off with 50 ACME crime bucks. Anytime you answer a question correctly, I'm going to give you 10 more crime bucks. And the two of you with the most score at the end of this round will then proceed to the next round. So let's get started now with our very first clue of the afternoon. Whoa, Chief, that mustache is styling. You know, your girl's much better than mine, actually.
Oh, Greg, I just opened this clue that came in the mail and this flew up and stuck to my lip.
Say, didn't Salvador Dali have a mustache like that? You know, he was one of the most famous painters of all time.
Yep. Patty must be in the city just south of the Pyrenees Mountains, where Dali was born. He first made his name in the surrealist art world of the 1920s. Now, see, surrealists paint strange, dream-like scenes with a very detailed, realistic style. Now, look at this Dali painting called The Disintegration of the Persistence of Memory. See, the watches here look realistic, except they're kind of melting. And who knows what that fish is doing there? Maybe it's a carp.
I gotta tell you, Chief, it's downright surreal. It really is.
You know, you have such a way with words, Greg. Now, get back on the case. And this has been fun, but it's got to go. It's got... Greg, it's stuck. I can't get it off.
It's starting to come off right there. Just keep it coming. It'll, you know, it's going to make a great disguise. Anyway. Okay, Gumshoes, name the city where Patty has taken the rainbows, if you will, please. Is it Bucharest, Romania, Figueres, Spain, or Milan, Italy? Remember the clues that we heard: just south of the Pyrenees Mountains and birthplace of surrealist Salvador Dali. Once you're ready, holding up there nice and high. Andy's ready, so is Kathleen. Dennis still thinking about it. And now he's ready. Andy, we come to you. What do you say, buddy?
Greece.
Figueres, Spain. What do you think, Kathleen?
I also said Figueres.
Figueres, Spain. Dennis, what do you think?
I also said Figueres, Spain.
Everybody said the same thing, and everybody is right. Thank you. Yeah. Nice job, guys. Okay, now for our very next clue. Oh, it's Rockapella.
If you wish to find the missing rainbows, Georgia is the state where you must go. Golfing town on the Savannah River. Pack your clubs, your plaid pants, then you go. golfers will dream. They dream of the day the Masters tournament invites them to play. Focused on the ball, watch the pros smack it. The winner gets a check and a green jacket. On greens they drive to win. On greens they'll drive it in. On greens they try time after time to beat old golf pros. On greens, on greens. Driving a putt-putt, chipping wedge. Driving a putt-putt, chipping wedge. Driving a putt-putt, chipping wedge at 4.
Oh, rockapella, ladies and gentlemen. Gumshoes, name the place where Patty is taking the rainbows now. Is it Anderson, Augusta, or Jekyll Island? Remember the clues that we heard. In Georgia on Savannah River, home of the Masters Golf Tournament, and winner gets a nice green jacket. Andy is ready. Kathleen and Dennis still thinking about it. Now Kathleen is ready. So is Dennis. Andy, we come to you first, buddy. What do you say?
I chose Anderson.
Anderson. Kathleen, what do you think?
I chose Jekyll Island.
Jekyll Island. Dennis, what do you say?
I chose Augusta.
Augusta. The answer we're looking for is Augusta. Nice job, Dennis. And just a little reminder to all of you at home, all of our answers have been verified by National Geographic World.
National Geographic World.
Thank you, fellas. Now we also found out that it's time for my most favorite part of the show, which is the lightning round. Hit me! Woo! Ah! I'm okay. Now we just learned that Patty is in the Canary Islands. All these questions are going to be about the Canary Islands, so hands on your buzzers, guys. 5 crime bucks for every correct answer, and that's how it will sound when we actually hit the buzzer. Thank you, Andy. Here's the first question. Some Canary Islanders once used a language called sealbow to communicate across distant canyons. Did sealbow include whistling, yodeling, or the use of cellular phones? Andy?
Whistling.
Whistling's right. Nice job. Fire for you, Andy. Now, question number 2. One Canary Island restaurant is famous for its unique way of cooking meat. Do they use heat from volcanic vents, electricity from electric eels, or atomic charcoal briquettes? Dennis.
Atomic charcoal briquettes.
Is nicely said, but the wrong answer. Sorry about that. Kathleen or Andy? Andy.
Second one.
It's not the second one either. Kathleen.
First one.
The first one, heat from volcanic vents, is right. Fabulous work, Kathleen. Way to hang back. 65 for you. Here's the last one. Much of the sand in the dunes at one Canary Island Natural Park comes from somewhere else. But how does the sand get there? Is it dropped by helicopters, delivered by amphibious camels, or blown in from the Sahara Desert, Andy?
Third.
Blown in from the Sahara Desert? Well, I'll tell you, the Canary Islands are only 60 miles away from Africa's Sahara Desert. That's right. Nice job. 5 for you. All right, guys. Very nice job. Now, for our next clue, what is our...
Greg, you come into the office, please. We have to do the contest.
Okay, Chief, be right there. Got a meeting with the Chief. I also have a special training exercise for you guys, so meet me in the alley in just a couple of minutes. Be right back.
All right.
Before you say anything, I just want to say this. You know, whenever you say Greg in my office right away, I just got to say, I love it when you say that because it's just so you know?
Oh, well, yes, I suppose I do say that a lot.
It's a classic Chiefism.
Yes. Well, we better do the contest.
Sure. Write down what got stolen and from where each time you watch the show. When you've collected 4 loots and locations, put them on a postcard with your name and address and send it to Acme CrimeNet, P.O. Box 4300, New York, New York, 10163.
Every day we'll pick 5 people whose lists are correct and send them each a Carmen t-shirt. Here's today's winners. Congratulations to the winners.
Did you see there? That's another one. That's one of those things you always say.
Well, yeah, all right. I guess I do have a few chiefisms.
It's like the thing you do with the magnifying glass, for example.
Oh, you mean this?
Yeah, classic. It is classic.
Yeah, I love it.
And what about the time the way you used to jump up and down and cluck like a chicken whenever you were just getting ready to nab a crook? Remember that?
No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
It's one of your trademarks. You were so famous for the way you used to cluck like a chicken.
Cluck, 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 cluck. Yeah, I guess I do remember that.
I used to call you old Chief Cluck Cluck.
And
remember that time we got the feathers and we put them all on? Wait a second. That wasn't you. That was my Uncle Maurice. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Okay, guys, ready for a little training exercise? All right, step right over this way, if you will, please. Everybody grab a trash can. What you guys are going to do is help us hunt for clues to try to find our crook. And what better place to find clues than right here in the trash can? What you're going to do is take the lid off the trash can like this. Oh. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. You'll take a card like this. You'll pick it up. It has the flag of the country we're looking for on one side. On the other side, you will have a clue. Then to finish your assignment, you will take the trash can lid like this and put it on like this. That's when your assignment is finished, okay? So let's see how fast you guys can do this. On your mark, get set, go! Find the clue. Cheer them on, guys. Cheer them on. Trying to find that clue. Yeah. Once you find it, put on the lid. Yeah, that's the first lid. Oh! First lid, second lid is very close, and Dennis going to finish up. There it is. This was very close here, but I think it was Andy first, then Kathleen, then Dennis. So, Andy, you have the first card there with your flag. Andy, so you read. Tell me what does it say on the other side there?
Capital.
Capital. Okay, I can't tell you that this country has two capitals. One is Sucre, the other is La Paz. Kathleen, what does yours say?
Locator.
Okay, one of the locators is that this is a landlocked country. And Dennis, what does yours say?
Language.
Language. I can tell you there are three official languages here: Spanish, Quechua, and Aymara. Okay? So, Andy, you have the first crack at this since you finished the assignment first. Which country do you think we're talking about? Is it Paraguay, Andorra, or Bolivia?
Bolivia.
Bolivia is right. Nice job, Andy. Good job. 10 crime bucks for you. Way to go. All right, that sound tells us that ACME Bugnet has something. Let's check with the phone tap.
Patty, run your rainbows to a country on the Arabian Sea. Hide them in the ruins of an ancient city called Mohenjo-Daro.
Oh, you know I love ancient places. They're so old.
Well, some people think Mohenjo-Daro is the oldest example of city planning. About 4,000 years ago, its streets were laid out in grids, and every house had a well and was connected to a sewer system.
Wow, so what happened?
No one can say for sure. As far as we know, the city just mysteriously vanished.
Gee, Carmen, that's sort of what we make happen to stuff every day.
Okay, guys, name the country where Patty is taking the rainbows. Is it Pakistan, Turkey, or Saudi Arabia? Remember the clues that we heard: country on the Arabian Sea and Mohenjo-Daro civilization. Andy, looks like he knows this. He's very happy over there. He's already got an answer. All right, Dennis is ready, and Kathleen's still thinking about it, and Andy's still happy and looking around, actually. Now we're ready. Andy, we're coming to you. Happy, what do you say?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. What do you think, Kathleen?
I said Pakistan.
Same thing. Dennis, what do you say?
I said Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. The answer we're looking for is Pakistan. Nice job, Andy and Kathleen. So here's how we stand now at the end of that round. Andy has 90, Kathleen 75, Dennis 70 ACME crime bucks, and we also received word that Patty has just left Pakistan. So let's pick up the chase.
The chase.
Yes. Okay, guys, all these worth 5 ACME crime bucks. Hands on your buzzer. Watch the monitor. Listen carefully. Here we go. Patty fled to the capital city of Freetown. What country is she in? Kathleen.
Sierra Leone.
Sierra Leone is right. Then she strolled into Senegal's capital. Name it. Kathleen.
Tripoli.
Sorry, it's Dakar. Patty ran the rainbows to Burkina Faso. What major river did she cross? Andy.
Zambezi.
Sorry, it's Niger. Next, she laid low in Lake Volta. What country is she in now? Kathleen.
Ghana.
Ghana is right. Patty beat it to the east into a neighboring country. Name it. Andy.
Uganda.
Sorry, it's Togo. That means at the end of the chase round, Andy has 90 ACME crime bucks, Kathleen 85, Dennis 70. Big round of applause, everybody. Nice job, guys. Okay, now it's time for the final clue of this round. Now it's time for the final clue of this round, which means you have to decide how much you want to risk. Take a look right over here, if you will, please. Here's a portion of the world where we think Patty is headed. Take a look at this map. and think about it.
How much you gonna risk? Yeah.
All right, looks like everybody's ready for a final clue. We turn to a gal whose last gig was Lollapalooza's side stage. Here is Nana Rap.
Get up, Greggy. It's time to get down. Nana Rap's my name, and I got blue hair. Check Patty on the run. She's in a nation where the Mediterranean is to the west. Jerusalem's the capital, and that's no jest, too. A country which a granny did administer. Her name was Golda Meir. She was prime minister. Golda wanted Jews and Arabs to live peaceful lives, you know, like grannies do. They don't want no fights. So I laid down the clues, and I raised up your hopes. Now Nana's got a book, so I can catch my soaps. You got the
Nana Rap, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, guys, name the country where Patty is taking the rainbows now. Is it Lebanon, Israel, or Yemen? Remember the clues that we heard. On Mediterranean, capital is Jerusalem, and Golda Meir was former prime minister. This is the final clue of this round, so once you're ready, lay those cards right down there in front of you. Kathleen's ready, so is Dennis, and so is Andy. Dennis, come to you first. You have 70 ACME crime bucks. Before you show us your answer, how much did you risk?
I wagered 40 ACME crime bucks.
40 crime bucks, put you over 100 if you're right. What'd you say?
I said Israel.
Israel is right. Nice job, Dennis. 110 for you. Kathleen, you have 85 crime bucks. How much did you risk?
Nothing.
Oh, well. So we'll see. You'll stay where you are. You say Israel, which is right. You stay at 85. Nice job. Andy?
This is 30 crime bucks.
30 crime bucks. You have 90. What'd you say, bud?
Israel.
Is right. Nice job, Andy. That means you and Dennis go on to the next round. Kathleen, you had the right answer, just not quite enough there to put you over, but great job, great detective work. Chief, what do we have for you?
That Patty Larceny is so sneaky. Sometimes she gets away from the best of us. Well, here's an equipment upgrade to help you on your next case. It's the latest in official ACME gumshoe gear, including an atlas, this cool crime net cap with the ACME logo in front, the official Carmen t-shirt, a subscription to National Geographic World Magazine, and our new ACME Stealth Pen Recorder. Its built-in high-tech micro recorder is for use only by ACME agents.
Oh, Chief, this is Acme Man, and I give these pens my full support.
ACME who?
Well, Chief. Okay, guys, Patty Larceny, she went to Israel. We can't waste a lot of time, so we're going to modem ourselves there. What you got to remember is big, deep breath at the beginning.
Greg,
yeah.
Are you and the gumshoes ready to modem?
We're ready, Chief. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay, there's our place right over there. Let's go. Come on. Okay, guys, you know where to go. I'm going to be standing right over here. The Chief is coming up here with some very important information, so listen very carefully. Chief, what do you have for us?
Okay. There are 15 places in Israel where you might find Patty Larceny, the warrant, or the stolen rainbows. Let's look at a few of them. Start off in Jerusalem's Old City section. It's been inhabited for over 5,000 years. It's also been a Jewish, Christian, and Muslim holy place for centuries. Then head to Caesarea. This ancient Roman city is one of Israel's most important archaeological sites. Swing by the amphitheater. Patty may use the stolen rainbows to put on a light show. Next, the Dead Sea. In Hebrew, Yam Hamalach, the Sea of Salt. The water here is much saltier than any ocean. That makes it so buoyant, you can't sink. This woman's newspaper was so interesting, she floated all the way to Jordan. Finally, Israel's hilarious situation comedy, Sheldon and the Camel. Sheldon is a young bachelor who has a camel for a roommate. The camel's sassy, but with a heart of gold. I guess it loses something in the translation. But your situation is no comedy, gumshoes. Tune in Israel. Consult local listings for stolen rainbows and tell Patty Larceny she's headed for cancellation.
We'll do it, Chief. Thanks a lot. You guys know how this works. Loot, warrant, and then crook. Andy, you had the most crime bucks at the end of the last round. You go first.
Hebrew University.
Hebrew University.
Law.
Nothing there. We turn it back around. Dennis, your turn.
Dome of the Rock.
The Dome of the Rock.
Patty.
Okay, you found Patty Larson. Remember, though, you have to go in the right order. Loot, warrant, and then crook. Be careful, Dennis.
Hebrew University.
Hebrew University.
Low.
Nice strategy. We turn both back around. Andy, your turn.
Mount of Olives.
Mount of Olives.
Robbed rainbows.
Nice job. You got the loot. You get a free turn, and you surprised Rockapella. Go ahead.
The Knesset building.
Knesset building. The Knesset building.
Low.
Nothing there. We turn both of them back around. Dennis, your turn.
Mount of Olives.
Mount of Olives.
Filch Falls.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Western Wall.
Western Wall.
Low.
No, we turn both of those back around. Andy, your turn.
Mount of Olives.
Mount of Olives.
Waylaid Cascade.
Go ahead, Andy.
National Water Carrier.
National Water Carrier.
Low.
Nothing there. We turn both of them back around again. Dennis, your turn.
Mount of Olives.
Mount of Olives.
Misappropriated Mistmaker.
Well, thank you. Dennis, go ahead.
Negev Desert.
Negev Desert. Negev Desert.
Hot.
Oh, well,
That's
nice.
low.
Nothing there. Yes, we turn it back around. Andy, your turn.
Mount of Olives.
Mount of Olives.
Color Calamity.
Go ahead, Andy.
Habima Theater.
Habima Theater.
Low.
No, nothing there. We turn that back around. Dennis, your turn.
Mount of Olives.
Mount of Olives.
Iguazu Boo Boo.
Go ahead, Dennis.
Jordan River.
Jordan River.
The Warren.
You, sir, have the loot and the warrant. Do you remember where Patty is?
Dome of the Rock.
Is Patty still at the Dome of the Rock? Yeah! Buddy! Nice job. You know what to do. Pull on the chain. Put her in jail. Go ahead.
Patty's in jail.
Nice job, Dennis. Talk to you in just a little bit. First off, Andy, great job. Great detective work. Got some great stuff for you. Chief.
Good detective work is a team effort, and today you made a huge contribution. That's why I'm awarding you all this great ACME gumshoe gear. And you'll receive 2 of these ACME secret senders. That means you and a fellow gumshoe will be fully equipped to zap messages to each other through the air. Plus, you can store phone numbers, even use it to control your TV and VCR. It's a great gift for a job well done. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Chief. Okay, buddy, this is your big chance. Here's your portfolio, inside piece of paper and a pen. What I want you to do is write down where you'd like to go if you catch Carmen Sandiego and get that music. Tim, start the music.
Where do you want to go?
You're gonna love it. Okay, now all we need is a phone call to tell us where Patty is gone. Oh, just a second. Hello? Yeah, he's right here. Hold on.
I just got back from the prison laundry, and they mix colors and whites in the same wash. I can't stand it anymore. Go find Carmen in Europe. Tell her to help me.
Okay, Dennis, very important information from Patty about Carmen Sandiego. Chief, what can you tell us?
Here's a list of places Carmen may have traveled. England, Baltic Sea, Sweden, Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, Poland, Slovenia, Belarus, Ukraine, Moldova, Macedonia, Turkey. Greg, let's go to the map.
I feel good.
You know what to do, man. Grab one of those markers. We'll get 45 seconds up on the clock. And remember, whenever you see one of these things right here, yeah, we're talking about a body of water. Hold on to that for me, will you, bud? Thanks a lot, man. All right, we have 45 seconds over there. Good enough? Good luck to you. You guys cheer him on. On your mark. Get set. Go. Carmen to Zurich, Switzerland, 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 Switzerland. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Liverpool, England, England, England. Do it, buddy. England. Yeah. Germany, Berlin, Germany. Germany, buddy. Go. Yeah. Baltic Sea, Baltic Sea. You're doing great. Baltic Sea. Yeah. Netherlands, Amsterdam, Netherlands, Netherlands. Yeah. Ukraine, Ukraine, Kiev, Ukraine. Yeah. Sweden, Universe, Sweden, Sweden. Sweden, Sweden. Yeah, come on. Poland, Warsaw, Poland. Poland, Poland. Do it. How you feeling?
Good.
Good enough, eh? Listen, you wrote down where you'd like to go if you caught Carmen Sandiego. You and a parent are going to Seattle. buddy. That was so fast. What a great recovery you had there. Listen, you've been doing some great stuff for us. There's one more thing I want you to do. You know what it is?
Well, she sneaks around the world from India to Carolina. She's a sticky finger culture from Berlin down to Belize. She'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Still there's soul in South Korea. We've got it cooked right off from the Red Sea to Greenland. They'll be singing the blues. Well, they never Arkansas her steel. Rico from the jungle. Tell me, Carmen Sandiego. That's Pakistan and Afghanistan and Scandinavia. Just stick 'em up down under and go big, big boy. Listen, Miss Melina, when she stole me from Lima, tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Oh, tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Tell me, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where could she be? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
This is Lynn Dixon for Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? And remember, the grief of a thief is beyond belief when he treads on this tireless chief.
Put the hands up. Put your hands up. Give a little jump. Give a little jump. Give a little jump. Goodbye, man. Give a little jump. Give a little jump. Put your hands up.
All geographic information was accurate as of the date this program was recorded. This program was presented by WQED Pittsburgh and WGBH Boston. And as always, Gumshoes, Carmen's gang is bankrolled by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and viewers like you.
And by Delta Airlines, because